Who is that?
The absolute best.
Anything else?
That's a lot.
I mean, you've given us all sorts of entertainment. Thank you so much for your decades of top-tier entertainment you've given us for years on TV and on the big screen. But having this kind of level of racing and this kind of level of movie come together was a match made in heaven, I think.
It is. It's, you know, it all started with Joe Kosinski, who came up with the idea to make this movie, and then we went to Lewis Hamilton, a 7-time world champion in F1, and he became a partner on this thing. He's a producer, he was a technical advisor, he made sure we got everything right. And then you have Aaron Kruger, who wrote Top Gun, writing this screenplay, and then you get Brad Pitt, which is one of the greatest actors ever, Academy Award winner, Javier Bardem, Kerry Condon, and Damson Idris, who's going to be a star off this movie. He's a brilliant actor, and they put in, you know, 3 months in these cars before we started the movie, just how to be able to drive them. They're so difficult to drive. And we traveled to 9 different tracks around the world to make this movie.
Ever seen a miracle?
Not yet.
I remember last year when the race was there, the inaugural Formula One race in Las Vegas, and then here comes the entire team, Brad Pitt filming the movie during the races. How exciting is that?
It's amazing to be in that city, and it's a street race, so they go right through the city, which is the most exciting type of race. Plus, it's got one of the longest straights, so they can really get their speed up. I bet they're going 220 miles an hour in those straights. And then they have to hit those curves and down to 50, and it's amazing what they do. Especially when you're in a city like Vegas, because there's so much going on. And the crowd and the excitement in that city, especially with racing, and the fact that you could build that track, and we could get our car on that track. It was difficult. And the fact that, you know, Brad was driving in front of, I don't know how many, over 100,000 people watching, 100 million people watching on television. They had no idea he was in the car.
You're like, between this huge race, we're doing a little movie in between, right? So you'll see it next summer, exactly.
What's he doing?
Plan C, be ready.
Just gotta hope for some lucky breaks.
Hope it's not a strategy.
Anything else, Professor?
Drive fast.
All of your movies are made to be on the big screen, and this is an instant classic that people are going to want to see over and over. It's going to stand the test of time like so many of your films do.
Well, thank you.
And I work with Galaxy Theaters, which we really celebrate the magic of making movies, to celebrate F1 going onto the big screen on the 27th. They're doing this really fun thing. It's called the Pit Stop. So I'm curious, if you were to buy a ticket, which one would you buy first? Which pit stop would you make first?
I guess I would go to Moneyball, of course.
Oh, great!
That's a good one.
And also you're a sports fan too, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Formula One is a team sport. It always was.
It's about the emotion. It's about the journey we take you on. It's about the redemption story, the teamwork, everything that people want in their lives. That's what they get out of this movie. It's funny, it's romantic, and it's exciting.